It's your turn. There's nothing wrong. You don't owe nobody nothing. It's your turn. You shouldn't feel guilty. It's your time. You've blessed everybody else. You set everybody else up for success. You've compromised you for them, and look where you are. It's time for you. Don't you know that the best thing you can do for them is to be the best version of you? Don't you understand that you're not helping them by not being the best version of you? The only way you're really going to bless them is to be the best you can be. So many people are waiting. You're waiting for things to be perfect. You're waiting for everyone to get themselves together. You're waiting for someone to invite you into the room, waiting for someone to give you a seat at the table, waiting for someone to validate your gift. You're waiting for someone to call your name, waiting for someone to give you the opportunity. You're waiting for everything to line up, for all the situations to come together perfectly. I'm telling you, you cannot wait. You've got to start working right now. Depression is not waiting for you to get it together. Poverty is not waiting. Poverty will just roll up on you and disrupt your entire life. Fear's not waiting, stress is not waiting, your bills are not waiting. If fear is not going to wait to attack you, then you can't wait to attack. Some of you have a problem like the old standard car. The new cars are all automatic. They've got the automatic starter, you just hit the button. Unfortunately, we weren't made just to start on our own. You've got to find your why. Your why is what's going to start you. For a lot of you, you're not doing anything because you don't have any purpose right now. You're not waking up for nobody, and I need you to get that engine going. You know what to do. You're the right person to do it, but you just can't seem to get out of bed. Every time you come up against a trial or a tribulation, you let it stop you. Look, my wife and I went to the hospital. I knew something was wrong because we sat in the room for 40 minutes before they came in. I looked at the screen and saw 7 little spots on her brain. I'm not brilliant, but I knew those spots weren't supposed to be there. The doctor told us it might be multiple sclerosis. I was like, what does that mean? She said it's chronic, she'll have to live with it forever. My wife didn't cry, she's strong. But when the doctor said she would have to take off work, my wife started to tear up. I knew it was showtime. I started doing my homework. The only thing that they knew caused MS is stress. So, I went into hyperdrive. I started studying. My wife had to quit her job, and I knew I had to make a change. I needed to make money. I needed to be the best version of myself. I found my drive. I found my why. I started speaking not just to help people but so my wife wouldn't have to go back to work again. You're still looking outside for stuff that's already inside you. You're looking for someone to save you when you're already your superhero. It's time for you to get up and be the best version of you. I will not leave my loved ones to do it themselves. I must. I will. Not on my watch. You will live your best life. You should be ashamed of what's happening on your watch. You must be your best version.